I was wrong about Haliburton. And you probably were too. Guys, the man is on, fire. And it's not a coincidence. It's not random. I actually got asked in the comment section just the other day on my Pacers anthems on Instagram. Go follow @_time. I got asked, what do you think about Haliburton's abysmal start to the season? And I replied and said, and apparently this was defending him, I said it was a bad first month. But after that, it's been pretty overblown. He's been all right. And he had been. He had his games here and there where he was okay. First month of the season, it was almost every game was bad. But we held on to that because, well, it's easy to hold on to that, right? The media held on to that. Sports gamblers held on to that because they were just looking to bet on him. Because I'll be honest with you, other than Pacer fans, the only people who watch the Pacers are people putting their money on them, which is a disaster. And the video for its own day, which I've already made some, it don't matter. So Haliburton, before the All-Star break, he's asking, dude, what's going on? And what do I say at the end of that comment, right? I say, you're right, first month was pretty bad, but then the rest was overblown. I said, Hallie will bounce back after All-Star break. Has he ever? Double-double, 6 straight games. Just got 28 points, 15 assists, 3 rebounds with 2 turnovers. He's had 1 turnover in the other 5 double-doubles. He is on fire. And I waited to make this video because I was jumping the gun a lot. Hallie would have one good game. I'm like, he's back. He'd have one bad game. Man, maybe he's regressing again. It was too reactionary. So now you see me make Pacer videos once every 8 to 10 days. And the reason I do that is to really see what the team's doing. And right now, it's what Hallie is doing. He has changed the dynamic of this team. Now that he's passing the ball, getting the ball around, going to the paint, the team's going to the paint. The team's being aggressive. The team is passing, right? I saw Siakam 0 rebounds, 0 assists first half. I'm like, oh no. But guess what? 3 rebounds, 3 assists second half. This team is dangerous because of the man in the lead. Haliburton is playing right now like an all-NBA guard in the East. You could put him third team, second team, first. I really don't care which team. I think it's third right now because, again, you can't ignore the first half. But if he plays like this down the stretch into the playoffs, whoo, this team is mighty, man. And I'm telling you, this Bucks game coming up March 15th, is the big game to look out for. I know we have a few more in between there, but let me talk about that game before I let y'all go. The Bucks and the Pacers is a matchup, obviously, that's had a rivalry brewing for the last couple years. This year, Giannis has dominated it. 45, 50. I mean, he's balling, he's getting the wins, and he's doing it because, really, he had nightmares about the Pacers last year. And he had nightmares because one guy was balling every time we played them, and that was Haliburton. Hallie has not showed up for either one of the Bucks games, which is interesting because he's a kid from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, right? He grew up near the Bucks. He grew up there. That's his place. That's his city, right? March 15th is the game to watch. I think Haliburton explodes again. Probably 20-point, 15 assist game, 12, 15 assist type of game. And I think the Pacers got it done. They need that 4 seed because I think that's going to be the difference maker. I will say this right now. This is going to be wild to hear from me, the guy who said they're going to make the second round. Pacers will not make the second round if they have to play away at Milwaukee for that first series. I think Giannis being healthy and them having home court advantage would probably take the Pacers in 6 or 7 games. I mean that. So that game is humongous. And if the Pacers played like they are right now, I have no doubt they beat Milwaukee for that game. 3 seed, realistically, got to be realistic, 22 games left. About 5 games away from that 3, Bucks and Pacers. I don't see it happening. As much as I see Bucks and Pacers still being pretty consistent, I think the Knicks will figure it out. Whatever, they'll keep the 3. I don't really care for the 3 seed. I want the 4. That's how I see this next part of the season going. I say this because, again, I like to make videos in between. So, you're not going to see a Pacer video now for the next week. We'll see what happens. I'll probably be back to you a little bit after that March 15th Bucks-Pacer game. All right? So in the meantime, watch them, see how great they are, and enjoy that Haliburton is playing the best ball we have seen a pure point guard play since LA Clippers Chris Paul. Insane.